Well, as we continue our coverage tonight, having a loved one go into hospice care can be a difficult situation, and many want them to have a special place to stay in their final days.
A nonprofit will soon open in Sioux City to give those loved ones a place of comfort during that time. Today, Mitchell Hospice House celebrated its grand opening, which is still about a week away. At the celebration, members of the community had the opportunity to tour the facility. Now, the idea for building this facility came back in 2018. It was then introduced to the community a year later, and construction started last year. Mitchell Hospice House has a total of 9 rooms. They'll provide meals, room and board where guests can stay from a day up to 6 months. They also have rooms for family members so they can be close to their loved ones. The goal is to provide a space for those who need that end-of-life care but want a place that feels like home.
Well, they didn't realize, what's the difference between a hospice home and just a nursing home? Like, why would I want to come here opposed to the nursing home? And, I just mentioned to them, it's just a quieter setting. So we do have the 24-hour staff, which the nursing home does too, but this is just nice where it's just 9 people here and their families, and it's more of that home-like setting, and that's really what we're striving to do.
They officially open next Monday, March 31st. Now, if you know a loved one who could benefit from hospice care, they have rooms available. For more information on how to apply or even to donate to the cause, check out the story at KTIV.com.